Okay.
So let's jump back to your initial I'm outside of the realm kind of thing. I'm back to where we were before. So you guys notice that you're outside of the frick, Allie's calling me. One sec.
Our timing is great.
'Just having a rough day, John. Oh well. Um so like I was saying, you came out of the chess realm, we'll call it, and you uh
Did they teleport us to the top of the ladder
yes,
to
they teleported you both to the top of the ladder. I'm not gonna try and slow this down because we can just get to it. But you make your way back up to the make your way back up. You find another path, or even better, you could go and call up from the hole, get someone to pass you something down, and you get back up. They're a little surprised that where's the other fella? Where's Mugen? But
Where's their biggest combat power?
and you're like, I don't know.
Uh Either Song or Ali or Hana, I'm sure, will probably explain that Mujin is taking a short vacay, and if all goes well, he'll be here back by the end of the day or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was like in the afternoon when you guys started. Um,
It was just after when the rat horde, so that would make it like the middle of the day.
yeah, yeah, your second. So by the time you guys get back, you realize that only like 10 minutes passed.
I assumed as much, yeah. It didn't seem super long in the moment. So I'm very glad that touching on the Fey realm didn't have too much of a time dilation either which way at least.
Yeah. And when you get back, you notice that the green square is gone, or the notification for how many people are in the building.
Oh my. This is where I'd leave Hana to make a speech or description and pat her on the
Yeah.
back and
Tell what
say,
happened.
Hana, good luck with that, and I gotta go meditate to prepare for the potential monster swarm tonight. Toodles, and then go find a room to spirit quest in.
Sounds good. So you sit down and you meditate.
By the way, when we get
Mhm.
upstairs and we get into the room, are we given any further notifications about the scenario?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. That gives me plenty of time to spend this next 8 hour to 4 hour period before the rats on the spirit quest.
So
And
what I'd like you
hopefully,
to do is you're not using any other substance here, are you?
no, Song has been moving away from from the drugs.
Okay.
So unless humble medicine seller sees fit to bless him with some blessed weed as he sits down to go down to the next life, then he will not be smoking it himself.
Yeah, so the humble medicine seller is going to place something down in front of you. It's a tablet, little pill.
I have literally never been steered wrong by by the big dude upstairs, except for that one time where I tried to smoke and drink at the same time, and I just didn't have the constitution to do it.
Mhm.
So having faith in HMS, send up a thank you, both prayer and message, because I mean I'm not sure which one's better at this point, and pop some pills before settling back in to think about Sandito.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll for Noble Eightfold Path preemptively?
Of course.
So let's see. Right view for seeking truth, understanding karma, and fate. No right resolve, no right speech, no right action, no right livelihood, no right effort. Mind. Well, right effort might be to avoid altered negative states of consciousness, depending on what this pill is. But I don't think I'm trying to resist whatever it's trying to do to me. Right mindfulness to be a so internal perception of mind, body, or soul awareness roles. Maybe a stretch. Uh, Stream focus fueled through various forms of meditation for right concentration. Uh, I can't remember if I could roll right concentration for. No, this is more of a passive journey rather than a proactive willpower. So right concentration would not be fitting here. So just right view
Okay. Roll them up.
and nothing.
Okay. Um, what I'm going to ask you to do, John, is roll your entire right side characteristics on a D100.
Okay. Hey, that's a pass. Oh man. Oh my. Hey, that's a pass. Oh man. And a single digit. Ooh. Oh my god, another single digit? Johnny, what is going on? Oh. Okay, okay. These are the ones that are significantly easier to do anyway. I will probably be re-rolling that in some way, shape, or form. Both of those, re-rolling those.
Okay.
So
They are one of your higher stats for sure.
yeah. So one good karma, two good karma. Fellowship first. No. And influence. Yes.
You want to use a
Uh
fate point on the fellowship?
oh man. That's tempting because that would allow me to get all of them past. Several of
Yep.
them with a single digit. No, I only have one fate point left now since I gave one to Muujin to make up for the one he lost, and I'm definitely going to need it at some point during this spirit quest.
Uh,
Or
you're gonna get one nudge, and you'll get one free reroll for this.
oh, oh my. Fellowship, fellowship, fellowship. Ooh, a little bit closer. Is there anything I can burn to get the next 10? Well, first I need to take off 4,000 or 4,000
Your
coin.
coins. Yep.
And second,
what it would be for coinage here to move up, it would be 1,000 plus 2,000, 3,000 coins.
1,000 plus 2,000.
Pretty sure.
Let me take a look at origins, race, background.
Or no, it'd be 3 times 5 is 1,500. So I think it would be 2,500. Pretty sure. Because it's double from 30 to 40 for every 5. So double 5 would be 1,000. And then triple from 40 to 50. So 5 times 3 is 15.
I believe that would be 2,500.
Yep.
Um, I only have 2,000 here. Let's see, is there anything else I could use? There's 11 merit specifically for Forbidden Lore Karma that I haven't used yet. Uh, one ceremonial dagger that I will eventually get. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Oh man, that 500 is going to be tough to find. Uh,
The humble seller will say, let's play a game for it then. Flip a coin. Heads or tails.
does he like gambling? I never knew he liked gambling. What am I wagering?
500 coins.
Oh, I'll take that wager.
Heads or
Um,
tails.
heads.
You kind of see this coin flip up in front of you. Heads is 1, tails is 2.
Woo! Oh man. Humble medicine seller. I do not know what this pill is gonna give me, but I hope it's worth you putting in all this effort for me, my guy. As I burn off 2,500 coins and leave me with 45 left. Hopefully, when it comes time for the rats, someone can lend me another 65 coins so I don't die. But fellowship goes up to 45. Suddenly my highest stat out of nowhere simply because it refuses to be passed normally. uh
And you you kind of start to lose consciousness. And
don't worry, by the way, HMS, I know that this is my donations for the next day. And then boof.
you wake up in a black space.
This is
And
not where I was expecting to be.
no, not at all. And you see um a faint outline and a familiar face pops up. It's Yarzi.
"Oh, Yarzi, I have never been face to face with you like this, and I'd just like to say that you are a horrible person, but you were who I used to be, so hey." It also gave me some insight into the universe that I wouldn't otherwise have. So,
We all make our choices. They define us. It's true.
hmm.
But I had to fight to live, and that's just how it went.
And I didn't, so I suppose I shouldn't judge you very much there, huh? Your life was lived, and now I'm trying to live mine. And he's gonna pat him on the shoulder and see if he looks past him, if there's a new guy standing in line.
You see an outline of someone else, but it's not its usual. It's on a larger outline, something large, something horse shaped. But you and him look past and say, I've been seeing from your point of view for a little bit now. I haven't been very active about it, but now is the now's a good time to go through and experience it, just like you did for me.
Who
I guess
knows?
we're the same
Maybe we'll
after
both
all.
learn something.
Yes. And you kind of walk up to this next one, and it's just what you notice first is the beauty in this black horse as it kind of comes into focus. And there's a little bit of envy there and a little bit of remembrance as you start to take into account of you remember this horse. What's its name though?
Man, that's an odd feeling. I grew up in a mega city in Korea, of all places. I doubt I've ever even seen a horse up this close. Huh. What's your name?
Kind of just looks you up and down and starts to move its head toward you. Starts to kind of start to rub against yours.
1 second, I'm just looking up something.
Mhm, no worries.
Hermoso.
And as you say its name, it starts to shine, and now you're on the horse, and you're riding through fields of greenery. The winds upon your face is soothing.
Well, if I'm already on a horse in this stage of my life, must mean that I'm long past my edgy phase, and I'm probably working for the merchant caravan at this point.
You never got the horse until then, right? So that's where
Exactly.
you found your horse, right? In the merchant
That's right.
caravan,
Otherwise, I would have never had a chance to afford one.
right?
But technically speaking, I probably don't even own this horse. It's loaned out to me by the company for the purposes of defending trade routes.
But there's both a bond and a trust between you two.
Yeah, I don't have to legally own this horse to know he's mine. So yeah, I guess I just look around and I try to find the other guards or the goods that I'm supposed to be protecting as we transport.
There's you're up on more of a elevated side of things, and as you work towards a peak of a hill, you see it at the bottom in the valley. There's some old road that you see that you're kind of traveling on, and you're currently at camp. But you know where to go. It's just down the valley.
Hmm.
You
So
want to get
was
there
I out?
fast or slow?
Hmm. That depends. Was I taking my horse out for some exercise, or was I escorting someone to this camp?
No,
Or
this
was
is
I
your
out on
camp.
patrol?
You are
This
out on patrol.
I am out on patrol. Like, so this is my camp is in my personal camp or in the camp of the company
Caravan. Company's
of the
caravan.
caravan? All right, so I was out on patrol. Then I see no need to speed things along. I just go at a pretty comfortable trot,
Perfect.
cover a lot more distance going at a leisurely pace, and there's a lot of guarding to be doing.
What you've been tasked is to lead a breed of horses. And there's about 10 of them. You have your normal caravan, of course, but you're also you know tasked with this.
I mean, yeah, they're probably the most expensive merchandise we're carrying here.
Well, you know it because your black horse and you yourself are well something to be admired of just the quality.
They do have my loyalty, at least as long as they keep me on this horse. I don't really mind what they pay me. Keep me fed, and I'll shoot their enemies. And being as that does, I have my loyalty for these people. I will just take my horse in, find a what does campground care for horses look like at this time? Probably just a stake driven into the ground to
Mhm.
tie the bridle to or
Yep,
the reins to. So I'll go out and find my particular stake in the ground, then get out some brushes and start wiping down the horse. You don't care for a horse, it will die on you very quickly.
it's true.
Check its shoes, make sure that it doesn't have any or too much signs of exhaustion. I don't think I pushed it too hard, but I mean, you never truly know until you make sure.
Well, you check him over, and he looks fine as usual.
Always gotta check.
Of
It's only the
course.
constant checking that means he ends up fine as usual.
The
So I'll
one of the guards that you're familiar with, his name is what's a good Spanish name? Ashton
how about Manuel?
Manuel. So Manuel comes up to you. He's a human.
Which means he's probably at least some flavor of racist towards the savages here. Though I may have gotten some of his respect by working as a fellow guard. Depends on his personality.
He knows you work hard for what you do. and he comes up to you and says, "How are we gonna say your name? Santiago? No,
Sandito.
Sandito. Sandito." He comes up to you and says, "Sandito, it's good to have you back. It looks like boss wants us to go out for a bit, lead the horses to the next checkpoint.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts?"
Hmm. Well,
You just came back from patrol. Did you see anything of Voith?
hmm. Nothing that I caught on patrol, but certainly not worth the risk of not taking a second look. He's going, or Sandito is going to look back over Hermoso and say, you think you're good for another trip, boy?"
Give me a fellowship test.
Ah,
Reroll the fellowship.
reroll the fellowship. Okay. Oh God, that's awful.
And he kind of leans up to you and gives you the notion of he's a little tired.
Hmm. I'll talk to the boss man, and hopefully this will be the last little push for a while. Don't want to push Hermoso too much. And then he's going to step in line with Manuel and start walking towards the biggest tent, I
Mhm.
suppose. Well, probably not the biggest tent. Biggest tent would probably be the mess tent. Eat the foods at.
You know which way
But
to go.
yeah.
You meet up with your boss. He's a dark skinned, black beard, and he has a big old fur coat on.
By
He
dark
says,
skin, do you mean tanned or he's actually
"Yes,
black?
tanned,
Okay.
no, tanned."
Throwing
He,
her out here. Always brave to see that on you, boss.
um, Sandito, I know I've been working you pretty hard lately, but we got deadlines to make. And these bios for these horses aren't gonna, well, he's gonna take 10% off every day we miss.
Hmm. Sandito's gonna kind of reach up and rub at his kind of short cropped hair and say, well, I certainly don't mind the work, boss, as long as we make sure not to push the horses too hard. Don't want to, how do you say, put the horse before the cart, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm,
Uh,
I know, but they're my best. You know that. And I know they can take it.
all right. Just be sure we get a little bit of rest for him after this next stop.
Oh, yeah, no
Otherwise,
worries.
we'll
No worries.
risk some injuries. Then he's going to kind of thump his fist to his chest, best version of a tribal sign of respect, and say, "We'll get right on that, sir."
Before you go, let me give you the route as he kind of takes a map out. You're familiar with it, but it's more of a good
I
read.
imagine with the check mark and navigate surface, I can read and work a map pretty decently.
Yes, you can.
I bought it for a reason.
So he's going to point out the route and give you the lay of the lands in a sense of the road. Right, there's a road to your destination, and there is a body of water. I wouldn't say a lake, but more of like a marsh.
Hmm.
And there's a an old city there as well. That has kind of been ruined. Let's say a ruined city that is kind of in between the lake and I wouldn't say on the opposite side of the lake, but very close to the road.
Sandito is going to kind of glance up at the boss and ask, recently ruined? As he kind of taps his conquistador rifle on his back, or
Uh,
ancient and abandoned?
Ancient. Uh, some civilization that was here before us, it seems.
Hmm. And Sandito is going to take another closer look and see if there's any particular areas that might be good for ambush. Some high grounds, a cave that happened to be by the side of the road.
The only
Uh,
thing you notice is a bit of a forest from kind of the roads going through the forest, but before your destination, there's one
hmm. Is the forest closer to here or closer to our destination, like when we would get to it?
closer to your destination.
And how long is the trip expected to be?
One day.
Do we have people on site there who will be taking care of the horses when we get there? The buyer, per se.
The buyer will be there, but it's kind of a blitz mission. He wants to get you there so he doesn't lose any profit.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So
Uh,
he trusts you to take 5 of the horses beforehand as a show of good faith. You know how to rein them in, so he's trusting this mission to you.
Sandito's pretty glad to have garnered that kind of trust, since it means he's less likely to lose track or to lose access to his horse anytime soon. So he's simply going to nod and say, with just a day long trip, we won't need to pack too much in the way of supplies. Other than good chunk of water, of course. Don't want to be forced to rely on boiling marsh water. And he says, "I'll get right on it, boss man."
All right. So what you'll be having is one cart and two men, Manuel and Ronaldo.
Which one of them is driving the cart?
Ronaldo is.
Is Manuel mounted as well?
Manuel is going to be in the cart.
Okay. Uh, are both of them armed with rifles or pistols?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Uh, I assume that he. So is Ronaldo a professional carriage driver, or is he also a guard?
He's also a guard, but he has experience. He's been doing it a lot.
Gotcha. So even though he can drive and does so frequently, his main profession is guard.
Correct.
Honestly, I'm pretty confident in these. These are tough men. This is a pretty straightforward trail. About the only possibility of us losing anything would it be if the horses get off track in the marsh and break an ankle.
Mhm.
But we'll be sure to keep a strict eye on them there. Why are we bringing the cart, by the way? This is
Uh,
good.
that's going to be your supplies for the horses.
Ah, I suppose even with a day-long trip, we will need some supplies for them. Uh,
Do you think you shouldn't take the cart?
no, I mean it's just it depends. We could probably get there faster, but regardless of whether we have the cart or not, um, I guess my question here is, what's pulling the cart?
Mm,
Mules, perhaps?
nope, horses.
Horses. Are those horses pulling the cart company property or part of the sale?
Company property.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't see. If it was a longer distance, leaving the cart behind might allow us to blitz and save more money,
Mhm.
but we're not going to cut a day down to any more than a day anyway. So I don't see any reason not to take the cart. Better safe than
Alrighty. So,
like if it was a week-long trip that we could potentially cut by 2 or 3 days without the
yeah,
cart, that'd
yeah,
be
for sure,
different.
for sure. Just use the horses that you got and just load them up.
Hmm. But yeah, no. Uh, pack up everything. Give Hermoso one little quick check over and ensure he's gotten some water, and then saddle up.
So, you're going to be leading the charge, and in tow are five beautiful white horses behind you.
Uh, I'm gonna be honest here, out of character, Johnny.
Mhm.
I have approximately zero idea uh how to transport horses in a herd like this. Do they naturally follow a leader like you might you like sheep? Do you have to kind of herd them or slap at their sides to get them to go where you want them to go? Do they all have to
So,
be tied to the wagon?
usually a rope would do the trick. Depends on how you want to go about it. Do you want to have the horses following the cart, or do you want them having following you? Because you have a way. You're a rider. You know how to speak to the horse in a sense, and they'll follow you around. But if you want
I
to,
don't want to risk my affinity for horses on them on a bad fellowship roll and them snapping an ankle in the marsh. So I will keep uh, good solid knife on me to
Mhm.
cut their ropes in an emergency and lead them off. But for primary just travel time, I'll have them tied up in a little line behind the wagon.
Okay,
I don't know how quickly I will be able to cut them free, but the idea would be to try to allow for relatively quick cutting if the need comes.
alrighty,
Uh, so from that point forward, say my goodbyes to the people in the camp and tell them we'll be back shortly.
alrighty. So, all I'd like from you is a navigate surface to figure out where you're going, and then a survival roll for you and your horse.
Navigate surface. Oh my.
You can re-roll that.
I probably should. So here's my fate point. Woo!
Ooh, very nice.
Nice, nice. Single digit, single digit. Actually, hey,
Hmm.
hey, I'm on my horse. So for my survival, good God, that's unlucky.
That's a big oof.
Oh well,
Now, for that survival check.
it
Beautiful,
doesn't matter. Woo, woo.
beautiful, beautiful. All right, you lead them down. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is give me two luck rolls.
Oh man, regardless of who we are, we all
Still
have
the
the
same.
bad luck.
We all have the
So,
bad luck. Is correct.
so I got to get 30 or below in this. No, no. Yep, makes sense.
All right. So, as you're riding down, uh, one of the horses kind of starts to that's following behind you gets a little whiff of something, and you notice something's up. But it actually managed to, because you're bad luck, get off of um, the reins you had for it, and it charges up ahead of you.
I tisk, and I'm going to kick Hermoso into a gallop to catch up, and see if I can't get within distance or get within walking distance of the horse. And once
Mhm.
I've caught pace with it, start slowing down and kind of talking to it. See if I can't get control of its pace, and then start slowing down.
Can you give me, an awareness test, John?
I can.
Please, thank you.
Ooh my. Uh, I do not have any more fate points. And Sandito, I am going to be trying to limit as much access as I can to Song's abilities. So that means I gotta eat the consequences of this.
Alright. So, right now, you're, heading towards the,
God, I forgot
horse.
my boost die.
It's true. You wanna roll them now? But it's
I
still
yeah,
you might
yeah,
get 2 degrees of success. That's a fair option.
nope. Oh well.
So, you're riding along and trying to catch up to it. Um, there's an, uh there's an arrow that comes,
Oh
and it
my.
hits your horse.
No! Hermoso! Oh my, no. I see where the arrow comes from, and oh man. You shoot my horse? Ah, bullets gonna be starting to fly. Even
So,
before I have located the enemy, I'm gonna be using a half action to load in a bullet.
yeah, just,
Would you like another awareness and initiative, maybe?
yeah, we're gonna do that in a sec here. I'm just unfortunately gonna do damage to your horse.
I assumed it didn't kill it in one shot,
Uh,
but I might be wrong because that arrow just did drastically more damage than a flintlock rifle somehow.
uh, what I was yeah,
You sure you don't want to make bows do 1d10 maybe?
what I meant to do was a flintlock there, but, let's change it up. I'll even re-roll the dice for you, John, because I did say an arrow, and I was like, "Oh, flintlock damage." Uh, okay. So,
Still pretty good bow. 3d10 DL1. Whew,
yeah.
man. It's not
Um,
34 damage though.
it's not 34 damage, it's great. Um, we can roll initiative now. Surprise round is off.
Oh, they shot my horse, and they hurt it pretty bad, I'm sure. I
Yeah,
don't know how many wounds the horse has, but it's probably in the like 2 or 3 HP left.
so, what I'm asking you to do, John, you were galloping before you slowed down. I want you to roll me a survival test to, get control of your horse.
It is with the +10.
Okay. Uh, you slow it down, and, let's roll initiative.
Uh, I cannot see this map or anything like that, so
It's okay. Let's just give you a sense of what I had for you.
yeah, I just needed a token to roll agility off of. Oh my, that's not good. Oh, is my horse actually dead?
Not yet.
That's a large horse, by the way. I
Yep.
guess it's just like that on the map.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
is it
yeah.
actually?
They're big horses. It's true.
Oh man, horses are huge, and I suppose I had a particularly large specimen.
And let me roll for these guys. And let me roll for your guys.
What happened to the cart?
Yeah, it got attacked as well. It was an ambush.
In the woods, huh?
Oh yeah.
So we're closer to our destination than we
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. All right then. All right then. It's a shame that literally none of us are talented in medicine. Or I say that. Who knows? Maybe Manuel's secret talent is actually horse medicine. I don't know. Would have been good for me to pick up for sure.
Okay. So another arrow is gonna come your way.
What happened to the initiative tracker?
Did it go away? There
Oh,
it is.
did oh okay.
One arrow misses, and another one comes, and it hits. Can you give me a survival test to try and dodge this one based off of your agility too?
Assumed as much. No.
Okay. You don't have Sinitians, do you?
I do not.
Okay. As you're starting to slow down, your horse slides, and with you, it.
Oh no. Hermoso. Oh, oh man.
And the
These guys
uh,
better be glad I can't frenzy.
the horse kind of looks at you, and you look at it, and you can feel its breath, and just as it's heaving, it just stops. Sandito, roll me a an influence test with a proficiency die.
I suppose I don't count. I don't. I suppose it doesn't count as being on my horse anymore, huh?
No.
Damn it.
Reroll that proficiency die.
Oh, you can't get a blank on this one, huh? Woohoo! Ah!
Okay.
How about that?
Now roll an influence with a plus 10.
Uh, hmm, I'm almost tempted to try to dig into song for this, but I did want to try to keep it to only Sandito's abilities as much as possible.
Mhm.
Hmm. Thing is, I only have one fate point, so regardless of whether I burn it on Sandito or Song, it's gone. And I do not have the cash to get another one.
Unfortunately, you only got 1 degree of success for your influence roll at the beginning, so I gave it to you for the proficiency die. Cannot let you reroll a an influence test.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Do note, pass or fail, the triumph still stands.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
Mhm.
It'd be better if I got a pass, but I'm
Yeah.
just going to have to live with the fail. Sometimes failures build character, and that's what Sandito is. A guy who needs character building.
As your companion dies, you you notice that the horses around you look to you. The ones that were following you, the one that was ahead, it looks to you, and you feel that you can command them to do whatever you want them to.
You see, I have two options here, and Sandito has already gone down the path of the first. I could hate these bandits for taking away that which I hold most precious. I could go on a hunt, rampage, kill them all, lead these horses into just bloody massacre of them, their families, their loved ones. But I won't do that, because regardless of whether Hermoso lives or not, the lesson he taught me still stands. I command the horses to flee back towards the way we came, so that we may fight these bandits without any more of them coming to harm.
Okay. What I'd like you to do now is roll me a command test. I know you don't have commands, but what I'd like you to do is roll it with 3 proficiency dice.
Three proficiency dies. Okay. One, two, three.
Okay. A plus 20 and 2 degrees success and a triumph.
That's pretty good. Here's the plus 20.
You can
Oof.
use the 2 advantages to reroll.
Reroll. Whoa!
Okay. What would you like the triumph to be?
Hmm. That's a good question. Uh, Me as a player, I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind perhaps some solidification of Sandito's path based off the choices he's made so far. Sandito as a person would prefer it guaranteeing that the horses manage to get away without getting shot again.
Choice is yours.
Hmm. Whatever. Say, it's all about the story you make. Getting greedy this early in is not the way to solidify a personality. The horses get away.
Okay. So you see a glow around them as they ride like the wind, and as they push past you, and as they look back, the orcs try to grab them, but they're too fast.
Good. And now we fight,
And now you fight.
and perhaps die.
So your 2 companions are going to deal with, because there was that there. So they're going to look at this guy, and they're going to look at this guy. And they're going to use a flintlock.
Do they have high quality or average quality?
They have high quality.
Good.
As one shot goes to this orc, and oh fuck me, I gotta roll goddamn dice first. Sorry. Hit, and the
Die.
orc gets out of the way. Just goes over here. The next one, shot, hit. Ooh, very nice. I'm gonna reroll that damage, and boom, as it just kind of just takes off a piece of its arm.
Unfortunately, these guys probably don't have rapid reload, at least at the same level as I do. So they're at the very least one turn per, or a shot every 2 turns.
Yep, they have rapid reload at least, so they'll be able to reload in one turn. But Sandito.
Sandito is going to half action load a bullet, and other half action standard attack the closest orc to him. So let's go ahead and no aim. Uh, is that how does short range and standard range work again?
So if you're hitting this guy, you're point blank,
Point blank. Oh,
which is a
okay.
plus 30, right?
And this is a standard. No modifier.
And he will attempt to dodge. And he does not.
Damage.
Not as good as the other guys, but you do some damage.
It's because I'm dropping my highest instead of dropping my lowest.
I know, right?
Dropping my highest too, in fact, which means I have a whole damage dice below them.
Yep. So you do some damage.
And that will end my turn, actually. 9 shots left.
You're gonna get pelted with some arrows. So there's gonna be 2 coming your way. Both of them miss though. The orc in front of you is
Are these orcs 2x2s, by the way?
yep.
All of them? Man,
Mhm.
okay.
This guy's gonna come up to you and attempt to attack. He misses.
Yeah, but now he's right here.
Now he's in melee range.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means that I take a -10 on my shots to shoot him.
Pretty sure. This guy is going to come up and shoot those two. So 2 shots. Actually, no. This guy's going to charge. And this guy is also going to charge. Whew. Okay. So this guy here goes up and he gets caught up on
The barrel.
the barrel pretty much. He slips and falls on his ass. Let's do prone. This guy does with a 6, but let's see if the other guy can get out of the way. It's new turn with an 8. He does. And he's going to dodge back this way.
Do these guys have a special skill that allows them to move when they're dodging?
That's a skill you can always do, John. You can move up to your agility bonus after a dodge
Every time? Is
every
that
time.
part of base Dark Heresy?
Mhm. That's how
How?
people get out of blast.
Well, yeah, that's how people get out of blast, but the to get out of a blast, it's a base agility roll to do so, not a dodge.
Correct, but that's because it's a blast. And in your case, if we look at the rules, if we go to actions, go down to reactions and dodge. After a successful dodge, the character can move meters up to their degrees of success in the skill, but cannot move over their agility bonus. So in this case, every success after allows them to do so up to their agility bonus. Same goes for you.
And I would argue that no matter how many dodges you make in a round, you you still can't move above your agility bonus.
Correct, unless you spend merit into it.
Still, that's pretty powerful to get out of
Yeah, it
melee
allows you
range.
to get out of melee range, which is really nice.
It's not something I would allow in my campaigns because so
Mhm,
many of my characters are designed around hitting people a bunch of times.
mhm.
But it's an interesting system for sure. Anyway,
Okay, you had two come at you. The one that was in front of you missed, right?
uh,
Did I attack with him? He moved up, right?
depends on what that 8 is.
The 8 was for the dodge on these guys over here.
Ah,
I
then
had
he has
two
none
I
of
had
those.
two range attacks come at you,
Yes.
and I have this guy move up. He didn't charge though, did he? I didn't say he did. So you're fine there. This guy is going to attack this fella.
He can't.
He needs to reload. You're right. He does a full action reload,
Same thing for his companion.
and the other guy as well.
Sandito is going to half action reload
Hmm.
and then half action shoot.
Sounds good.
Uh, let's take a look at. I believe it's called engaged to determine what kind of penalties I take while shooting in melee.
Yep. I think we go to.
Combat circumstances?
I was thinking that there's pinned, point blank, prone, short
Engaged in
range.
melee. If an attacking character is adjacent to their target, both the character and the target are considered to be engaged in melee.
Hmm.
Uh,
But it doesn't say what you can do while engaged in melee.
oh, no, 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 no. So it says shooting into melee combat, which I believe counts both for shooting at someone who is engaged in melee combat and shooting while engaged in melee combat.
Sure.
They're made with the -20 penalty. And while engaged in melee combat, I also do not get my point blank range bonus. So, uh, my likelihoods of hitting this guy just dropped down dramatically.
You
So
can.
no way.
Okay.
Um, I don't get point blank, but it doesn't say I don't get short range. Let me take a look. I'd argue I get my short range bonus here. This is a standard attack with a minus 30 or minus 20.
Jam.
What's the jam check on a flintlock rifle?
95 or above. So this is what's gonna happen. Roll me a willpower off of your sheet, not Sendito.
Off of song sheet?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Sandito has a higher willpower, so okay. Yeah, by 2 points. So here's Song's willpower. Um, First though,
Hmm.
any eightfold path apply?
It's up to you.
Well, I
Tell me what you
just don't.
think.
Hmm. This is not specifically seeking truth, right resolve. I'm not sacrificing anything. Am I sacrificing anything? Is this sacrificing an opportunity that I got via my pill to roll this willpower with song?
No, not yet.
Okay. Not speaking, to avoid injuring or killing others. Uh, no, this is just to prevent myself from dying since I've already protected the horses by getting them out. Right livelihood? No. Right effort? No. Mindfulness? No. The only one I could potentially argue is right concentration, but even then, I. All right.
Concentration. You can use that one.
Okay. Man, I've not been rolling very well on those.
I know, there's a lot of zeros.
Oh my god, I passed! I have been
Now
rolling.
roll willpower on Sandito.
I've been rolling a bunch of single digits. Not gonna get it this time though, because Sandito has basically the exact same willpower score. Yeah.
You can use one of your charges from your pill to re-roll that willpower if you wish.
Hmm. I don't know what this is going to be good for, honestly. I don't know what I'm rolling this willpower for. Is it just to prevent my gun from being jammed? Is it to.
No, something completely different.
Oh god. Okay. Uh, then I suppose I will roll two ability die on this willpower for both right concentration and sacrifice for stuff.
Sure. Excellent. Plus 20.
Significantly better, and a potential reroll. Whew, didn't need the reroll.
Synchronicity happens. You and Sandito are both the same. Song can use his abilities here and take control.
Oh, really? That is not what I was expecting to happen, but I'd say that's worth a charge to figure it out. Hmm. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure my turn is over. But doesn't matter that my turn is over because Song Malchin has an ability that lets me move as a bonus action. So
Sure.
Sandito is going to take advantage of that ability to sweep back 3 meters up, which is up to his agility bonus.
Okay. You didn't do a disengage, so I will have an attack of opportunity.
I'm okay with that. I still have a dodge. I haven't actually. Oh my.
Please roll me a dodge.
Song Malchin, you got anything I can help out with on dodges? I don't think you do. You haven't had to roll too many of those. Mm, no. No, I do not. But I do have access to my karma for re-rolling if need be,
Hmm.
and it's a good thing I bought dodge. Uh,
So close.
hmm. Shame this isn't it's a shame I don't have any coins, because
I
that would be a
know.
very good usage of Oh.
Get
Here's a question. Now that I have access to Song Mao Chin,
mhm.
can I do the reverse of buying skills via karma and increase stats or skills for Sandito with my current karma?
Hmm. How about this? Humble Medicine Seller will give you 500 coins. It's not enough to up your dodge, but it is enough for you to purchase a select into Sandito and then do that.
Interesting. Am I selecting Sandito with the same power that I use to purchase? No, no. I would have to select Sandito himself.
Like you did with
So
the
let me.
RZ.
Well, no, 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 no. With Yarzi, I created a new power for. It was called Spirit Selected Forgotten Skills.
Ah, okay.
Level 1, I chose Yarzi. Any merit expenditure 5 or less can be purchased via karma.
I thought we were going to change that ability up.
Yes. So, uh, are we going to set it so that rather than have it all be covered by one skill, I can select specifically each
Correct.
individual?
Yep.
Okay, I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and will I be able to, with this selection, also do the purchasing later on, or is this literally only for me to use karma to invest into Sandito right now?
And nope, I'll let you do it from later on.
Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and expend the merit or write it down in the character sheet so I know that it's there.
Mhm.
So spirit selected and spirit selected Sandito. Okay. Uh,
In this case, what do you have for currency currently for karma?
I have 9 of the 3.
9 of the 3.
Yep, I've got 9 for each of them.
Okay.
9 good, 9 neutral, and 9 bad.
What it's going to take for upping is it's going to be hmm,
Depends on what you want me to be able to spend it on. Because the second check mark of dodge is more than 5 merit. So I would
yes.
have to be able to increase my agility.
Yeah, I was thinking you could spend 6 good and bad karma to increase agility by +5.
That's acceptable. And I assume that like you said, the stat ups are only for spiritual versions.
Yep.
You can't be giving me easy stat ups for song. Okay. And Sandito agility goes up to 40. Song karma goes down by 6 total.
You still have 9 neutral karma though, right?
That's right.
Excellent. Okay. the orc. Uh, one's gonna move up here. One's gonna move in here. One's gonna take another shot at you. You don't have a reaction still, do you?
I do not.
Would you like to purchase an additional reaction?
I suppose it would make sense to do so.
Or, yeah, it's up to you. I can give you an additional dodge reaction for 5 neutral karma.
I'll accept that trade.
Okay.
5 neutral karma.
And Song doesn't have two reactions, does he?
Only while frenzying, which was an interesting upgrade. I assumed I would
Roll
get
me
more.
an roll me an influence before you do spend your neutral.
Okay. With Song or with Sandito?
For Song. You have an additional reaction that you haven't used yet. Sandyutu used his.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Indeed.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Move that back up to 9. And roll dodge, I suppose. Oh, that was on Song Malchin. Whoops. Don't don't look at Song Malchin. He's got really bad dodge and agility. Sandito, on the other hand, has got
A
much
pass.
better dodge and agility.
So, one arrow goes out. This guy is going to move up to you again, and he's going to attack. And he smashes himself on the ground and is now prone.
You know, it's a shame that Sandito has no tech use or anything like that, or technical knock or anything fun, because I have no idea how to unjam a gun.
Yeah, but you know who knows how to punch somebody?
You know what? Song knows how to punch somebody. Although I suppose I could just bash them over the head with my rifle, too.
True.
That would probably be the better solution, in fact. Anyway,
Mhm.
is that the end of their turn?
We're gonna have some movement on this side of things. This guy's gonna get up as a half action and then
Why are
attack.
these humans 2x2s, too?
Uh, sure, John. I'll make them small, teeny tiny. The reason
They
I
don't
made
look
them,
right, I know, but
I'll
you
make
know, you have,
them. Fuck.
there's a meter by meter system for a reason. You can't
Yeah.
exist in 2 squares just to look nicer.
Ugh. Fine. Why? The reason I did it is because like your token takes up a 2x2, but these guys look like ants compared to everything else.
Mhm.
But it's fine. That guy got up and he's going to.
One thing you might be able to do is to increase the grid size. That might make it look a little bit better.
Yeah. Uh, but I think it's fine. So a full action. I think it's a half action to stand up. Let's
I
see.
believe it should probably be a half action to stand up. Yes.
Yeah, if I go to actions, I'm pretty sure get up movements stands is a half action. Yep, that's what I thought. So
Okay.
he's gonna move that, and he's gonna try and move, getting close range for this guy, so he can't do his fun bits. And this guy is going to come and attack him.
By the way,
Yes.
The interesting mental state for my horse being dead. Is that synergy? We never talked about that.
Do you think synergy would be a good use of a almost like you and your companion being one?
No, 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 no. I mean, I'm just saying for my private attribute.
Hmm.
You said if your companion ever dies or has the connection cut.
Yeah, you get into a new state. And do you think synergy is a like a good use there? You've lost your synergy with your horse, but you
So
also gained a way to command things like you did with the horses.
you know, that's fair. Um,
This is something different. This is
huh,
something that you feel the pill is giving you.
interesting. Okay, okay. So orc guy over there gets up off the barrel.
Yep. And he attacks. No, sorry. Orc guy got up. The other orc that was not wounded is going to try and attack this guy. He does hit. The other guy's going to dodge. He does dodge. He's going to dodge here and blast from here, attack, blast from here, attack, hit, hit, dodge,
How
not
did they
dodge,
get out of there without getting the attack of opportunity?
a dodge.
Oh, they dodged.
Yep.
I see.
And so one guy, this guy here, passes dodge. The other guy, not so much. And just like that.
Just like that.
Sandito.
Sandito is going to. How wounded does this orc look? Like really wounded?
I mean, shot him with a pistol. Yeah, it hurts.
Or a
He's
rifle?
bleeding. Yeah, a rifle. Yeah, sorry, a firearm. You hit him with a firearm. It
Oh,
went through. He's a tough boy for sure, but don't forget your plus 10 because of the size category too.
yeah, I had been forgetting that. So let's swap my flintlock rifle around to get a club.
Hmm.
And what's my improvised club damage?
Improvised club damage is so we'll do it like this. I'm pretty sure improvised weapons are as such. It's like unarmed damage unless you have a talent that says otherwise. But what we're gonna do is 1d5 -3 plus your strength bonus plus 2 and plus anything else that song could do.
So let's see. Unfortunately, it is based off of Sandito's influence bonus, because even if with their song's abilities, it's his stats. So that is going to end up being uh, influence bonus and damage dealt, +1 esoteric damage and +1 influence bonus, so +3. So it ends up being a total of. Should I put in the special, the esoteric damage, or does it not matter where the damage is coming from in this case?
Esoteric is important.
And zero pen type bludgeoning. Um, almost tempted to frenzy, but it might be bad with my companions over there. Anyway,
Yeah, hold on. Never mind. It's not happening.
You rolled something?
I did.
Uh
I was gonna see if Yarzi was gonna take over there.
oh, that would have been fun. Anyway, so Sandito is just gonna make a nice weapon skill. So
10 because he's
half
prone.
half action aim, standard attack, then plus 20 because both prone and bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Still almost failed.
Boom. He's going to attempt to dodge at a negative.
No,
Hmm.
still pass. Just roll
Yeah,
a
no,
random
he's
rifle
he's
hit.
um he does have
He's hitting with
dodge
his
and even
attack
at a
now.
minus, so it would be a 20. You'd have to yeah. Sorry, John.
Uh, yeah, I don't think there's anything I can give myself there to fix that either. Song. And it's just that's how it goes sometimes. You swing and a miss. Uh
Anything
oh,
else you'd like to do
dang it.
before
You know
I
what I
change?
should have done? I should have done the pawn. God.
You haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so, but I can't do it now. It's something for next time.
Something for next time.
Uh, can you attack of opportunity someone while you're on the ground? I don't see why not.
I'll give them a negative to hit, but you can still do an attack of opportunity. If you'd still like to use your bonus action, though, by all means.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to move this away. 4.
Uh, please roll me a dodge.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, he's gonna backhand you.
Backhand my knees. What weapon is he using, by the way?
He's using his hand for this one. Take 3 damage. Doesn't do anything, does
Like
it?
off of my shin guards? Yeah, no damage.
Okay. Uh, arrow coming your way. Uh, yeah.
Here's Song's dodge. Or Song's reaction. And a miss. Kind of scared of
Any
that arrow damage.
they yeah, it's a magical arrow.
Uh, gonna use Song Malchin's good luck reroll on this.
Sounds good.
And I've already re-rolled with good luck or good karma twice this session. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So
So
this would
that
be your
puts me
last
at
because you used 6.
yep. So it puts me at 3 good karma left, and re-rolled dodge. Oh! Even though it was on Song Malchin's character sheet. God dang it.
That's
Ah,
okay. Um, because it was on Zalmachin's character sheet, uh, we're going to put that in with the synchronicity. So synchronicity is thus: when using a skill from either one of your past lives, you'll be using their stats
while under the effects of synchronicity.
while under the effects of synchronicity.
All right, that because it'd be kind of unfortunate if, when I went back to Song, I started using Yuretzi's Garbo influence for all the abilities I got from him.
Yep. But
um,
we're not done yet, though.
okay.
The pill's going to kick in again, and I want you to roll me all 5 stats on the right hand side for your character again. As the next layer hits,
I didn't know there was more than one layer. Nobody told me these things.
you're dealing with the humble medicine seller, and there he got you something good.
Apparently, especially since I passed all of them the first time. Uh, no telling. There's no chance I pass all of them this time, but I mean, I might as well try. All right, Song Mao Chin's character sheet. Intelligence. No. Ah, before I go any further, I believe I have a what was it just an ability die for these?
Correct.
Just an ability die. And only one of those, huh? All right. Perception. Oh, another single digit. God. Willpower. Willpower. Oh, it's my lucky day, Johnny. I
I'd
guess.
say,
Now here I'm gonna fail my highest stat fellowship.
as
Yeah.
expected.
Influence. Ah, pass.
Ooh. All right.
So what I'm gonna do is finally put my 9 neutral karma to good use
Mm-hmm.
and toss it all in a good karma.
Okay.
Because that'll give me some ability to get some
That will give you
rerolls.
4 and a 5 for a reroll.
Yep. So that puts me at 8 good karma left to reroll my fellowship. I wish there was something I could use that degree of success on.
What would you like to
Uh,
use it for? Can't give
hmm.
you bonuses for stats, but I can do other things.
Let's see.
I can reduce the cost for the reroll.
I would love that. That's a great idea. By what? One?
2.
Ooh. So now it's used up. All right.
Now it's used
So
up.
fellowship reroll. Ah, that's the pass.
Yep.
Now 5 good karma,
For the intelligence.
which is a 1 in 5 chance. Very unlikely. Oh my god! All of them passed again. Oh, this is so numerically unlikely. I love sessions like this.
Okay. Okay. I didn't think you get this far, but you have. The next synchronicity comes in.
Oh, even on top of the 1, huh?
You have Yarzi's attacks, his reactions, his stats, and you have yourself. And all 3 consciousness are inside this little head of yours. And what are you going to do? You
Oh
miss the
my.
arrow and it comes at you. And Yarzi's like, these guys are small. Just fuck them up.
Oh, if it wasn't frenzy time before, it's frenzy time now.
So, Orc's going to charge. It's a hit. You have
A
Yarzi's
number
reaction.
of reactions. Yeah. 69.
Yarzi
Uh,
is going to reroll it for you. And unfortunately, he does not.
he was never the best warrior, just the most vicious one.
But you're going to hit with the club, unfortunately.
I'd much rather be hit with the club than their gosh darn super magic arrows.
13 damage, no pen.
Yeah, no, I mean that's not as bad as it could be. What is that? 7 damage total. That puts me at 4 HP out of 11. It hurt, but
Mm-hmm.
not down yet.
And the other guy is going to charge at you. This guy is going to get up. And see if I continue to roll low. Oh no, he misses. All right, all right. This guy is going to come up and attack. He's going to move one and standard attack. 30 hits. Dodge. 53 is not a dodge. He's also going to get hit with a club. Oh. Oh no. 7, 9, Twonk. As he gets hit and he's down. Ronaldo is out of combat with you.
Ronaldo, no!
The guy is going to reload his weapon. Sandito.
Um, can I take up all of the bonuses that Yarzi would otherwise give me for this turn by having him frenzy as a free action for me as Sandito?
Sure.
All right, so I don't get his reactions for the rest of this turn, and I don't get any extra attacks or his otherwise bonuses, but I do frenzy, and I like
Frenzy.
frenzying. So Sandito is going to is that a plus 20 to all my physical stats?
I'm pretty sure it's a plus 10.
Plus 10 and a minus 20 to my mental.
Yeah.
All right. So let's.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
pretty sure it's a plus 10 to weapon skill, strength, willpower. Um, Let me double check. It's super simple, but it is a lot of things. Frenzy. So plus 10 to weapon skill, strength, toughness, and willpower.
swinging at this guy.
Okay.
And if it hits, I will be using my old orc blood.
Unfortunately, that one goes fun. Doesn't work.
Darn.
But it's okay though. Sandito is going to try to attack this guy. Roll me another flintlock club.
Okay. Man, I'm basically ascending right now. Miniaturized. This is a lot of people sharing the same body at the same time. This feels
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. Uh, half aim, standard, plus 20 total for extra size and enraged.
Okay. His reaction.
Yeah, these guys are
Um,
good.
they are good. And what else would you like to do for your turn, John?
Hmm. Well, that's 2 full actions done. Three,
Oh
if you
no no
take.
no! Half action.
I added an aim for half actions
Oh,
for
you
this.
did? I see. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, 2 full actions, and the other full action was the Yars. Mm,
Yarzi's
yeah,
enraging because it
yeah.
takes a full action to enrage. Uh, kind of wish I could heal myself. Healing powers would be pretty cool right now.
Unfortunately, you don't have any guys that do that.
No, I don't. Not yet, at least. I'm pretty sure he's one of the next few on the list. Uh, Man, that white mask of serenity from Song would be really useful right now. But it's not a skill, it's an item. That might
Correct.
be the third tier of synchronicity.
Well, don't roll another one, otherwise I need to fuck you up.
I believe I'm just gonna call that one done.
Okay. All right. Two attacks coming your way.
Right.
In
Sand.
melee, two standard attacks. Both hit.
Here's Sandito dodge.
Very
Here's
nice.
Song reaction. Oh no. It's very close. Song Malchin is going to spend 3 good karma and 3 bad karma to boost his agility by another 5. Sandito
So, are you doing this for Yarzi or yourself?
for Sandito.
For Sandito. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Boosted his agility by 5 so he can
Hmm.
pass the dodge.
Okay.
Put myself at critically low karma levels.
Yes. The arrow is coming next. With an 88, swoosh, swishes right by your head. But no, doesn't happen.
Good thing too, because whew,
Yeah.
alright.
The other guy is going to try and come around you, but he's not going to be able to get to you in time. The other guy, finally finishing his reload, is going to hit him.
Hey, was this the guy who was shooting an arrow at me right here?
Correct.
Right through the back of his friend?
You want me to roll me some luck, John, to see if it hits him.
Oh god.
Hey, you might get some karma.
This is triple bad luck though. Ah, no.
Doesn't hit you though, which is nice. And with my 49, that is a point blank. He will attempt to dodge. He doesn't dodge. Okay. So I'm just going to. I think it was. I don't have it now, but I think it's 40, 10. Drop lowest one plus 2, I think it was. Gorgeous. And let's.
That
Yeah,
guy's
no,
everything
that's
is blown out.
yeah. He's down for the count. And now you have a human that is able to assist you as you've just been holding off hordes of, your brother, quote unquote brother. Not really. These savages are trying to kill you, and that's his turn.
Miguel! Hit the archer! It's hitting way too hard. And actually it kinda comes out as some garbled rage shrieks. Because I'm frenzied right now.
Yeah,
But hey, I've got 3 attacks now.
you do.
So, first one is gonna go to this guy.
Okay,
Sandito, your stats are where it's at. So, half aim, standard, plus 20.
very nice. Dodge does not dodge.
Oh yeah, old orc blood.
Okay.
So this is going to be plus 12 because Sandito doesn't have too much influence.
Mm-hmm.
So 17 damage.
17 damage of esoteric. Kills him.
It's true.
These guys aren't statted for magical damage. They're statted for physical.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fair. So I bonk him, and then I'm going to attempt to bonk the weakened. Actually, I don't. Actually,
Hmm.
for songs move,
Yeah.
let's use my pawn ability for the first time and see how that works.
Roll me a weapon skill. Straight weapon skill. No pluses for like standard attacks and stuff.
Oh,
But
six, nice,
you
another
roll,
six.
you roll a 6. Of course you do. You you take a square.
No way.
Oh yeah.
It's not an insta kill.
It's a domain strike.
So if you don't have any magical defenses at all, and you are a person on my chessboard, and I successfully weapon skill, does he get a dodge at least?
Uh, you're right. I should at least give him a dodge. Nope.
All right, so I've obliterated that guy from existence. That's interesting.
And you moved up one.
Uh, I suppose. Since we're all synchronized, they can use all my abilities with all of them. So, for Yarzi's attack, let's weapon skill again. That was actually Yarzi's character sheet, but it doesn't really matter. This is
Yep.
Sandy.
You roll this. You roll the 6.
Uh, let's pawn strike this guy again,
Okay.
or not.
Unfortunate.
Well, that's my 3 moves used up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call. Oh my God, no! This guy's over here. He's definitely
Mm-hmm.
about to put an arrow through my head.
Sure.
Nothing I can do about it though. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. Uh, I mean, a all-out attack from the damaged orc. 65 does hit.
All out attack does give you a lot,
Yep.
if I remember correctly. Let's try dodging. Woo!
Very nice. Arrow. Hit.
I assumed as much. Here's Song's reaction. Woo! Hoo-hoo!
And you just nimble right out of the way.
Oh man, it probably burrows into this iron statue over here with how powerful it is.
And
Reload.
he turns around and reloads. Sandito.
Sandito is going to probably attempt to pawn this guy a few times because that's his most powerful weapon against these magicless losers. So, first full action attempt,
Nada.
second full action attempt. Ooh,
I'll give
luck
you a
roll.
luck roll. 30 or less.
Nope.
Good try.
And third full action attempt. Nope. Worth the attempts, though.
Worth the attempts.
Actually, that 36 would have succeeded because the frenzy gives me a +10 regardless, right?
Hey, it does. I'm not giving you any attack bonuses per se when you use like a standard attack, but you're not doing that now. It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
base stat.
frenzying.
It's base
Yeah.
stat for the frenzy. So you do hit. He's going to attempt to dodge. And he does. He steps one over. He's like, what the fuck was that?
Do I still move into this space?
No. You need to kill your opponent to do that.
So he just had a really bad premonition, and he was just
Yeah.
like, "That's fair
Okay.
enough."
All right. So I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna move this guy up one. Attack. That's a hit.
Gosh darn, 50 weapons skill, random bandits.
Just a
I hit.
standard attack.
Oh god, no. My
Okay.
HP is really low, and if he does a 14 bonk, it wouldn't matter if I was full.
Uh,
I've burned almost all of my re-roll ability this time. Yarzi, do you have anything for me? Orc blooded? No. Paper pusher? No. Devastating precision? No. What's sure strike? Oh, you spend a fate point to ensure you hit?
no. Sure strike. I'm pretty sure reduces the cult shot bonus. Cult shot negative
Ah.
for weapon skill attacks. So how
Hmm.
much can you tank? You can take 7, right?
6.
6. What's your
Well,
current HP at?
my armor is 6.
Hmm.
So technically speaking, as long as you deal 9 or less damage, I live.
Lucky dog.
Oh my god.
Now for the arrow.
Now this one, if I do not dodge, I'm gonna have to probably. Well, I'm not gonna burn my fate point for it, so this is probably if I don't dodge. This is just where it all ends. Oh my god, but I did.
Okay.
Shoot him!
It's above his range, so he's gonna get a minus for it. He misses.
Unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Sandito.
Alright, I'm gonna be rolling with the +10 this time, already built in.
Okay.
But
Because
first,
he is here and you are a 2 slot, I will allow the pawn domain strike.
I
If he was
figured
the
as
1
much.
square, I wouldn't let you do it.
Yeah, wouldn't have tried if he was a 1 square. Alright, so. Woo! Woo!
Dodge. You know
Does
what?
he successfully do so?
Uh, there was no negative, and he had 30. There's no +10, so
Seems
you
like
hit
it
him.
failed to me.
So you hit him,
He
and
is obliterated from existence like his friend.
as you move up, he topples over just like a chess piece.
Is that what happens?
Mhm.
So they just die. Okay. I was
Uh,
kind of imagining them just turning into a bunch of pulps of blood and gore. But just falling over is also scary in its own way.
now 1 target left.
So for songs, series of turns, can I move using them?
Why not? Use a charge.
That's fair enough. Uh, you can move up to 3 times your movement, your
Your
agility.
agility bonus, correct? Pretty sure it's half action is 1, full action is 2, charge is 3, and run is 6.
You know what? I'm going to simply use song to run up to here,
Okay.
turn to face him, and use Yarzi's full turn to pawn. Because
Okay.
that's my most powerful weapon against these guys for the moment.
Unfortunate.
No luck.
Okay. So this guy is gonna be like he looks at his friends and he's gonna make a logic test to see if he should disengage or run. Uh, no. So he's gonna run away.
Um, so he uses the ability that lets him get away with no attack of
Oh no, you have
opportunity.
attack of opportunity. He did not decide
Ah,
to disengage instead.
it's unlikely for me to do much with it since this is just a club, but
Mhm.
might as well roll it. So no aim. Is an attack of opportunity a standard attack?
Yes. Plus
Supposed
10
to
from his
be.
size and standard attack. Plus your 10 for your
Hey, that's
sweet.
pretty good.
Roll me damage.
You can dodge attacks of opportunity, can't you?
Yes, you can. But you didn't pass your weapon skill, and he doesn't pass his dodge. You wound him as trail blood. Actually, no, it was a magical attack that kind of went through that did the most damage, but he's slightly wounded. But you don't see any blood.
Hurt his spirit.
Yep, hurt his wounds, and just like that, your friend comes over and says, "What was that? I've never seen you do this before."
Uh, so you know, he probably wouldn't do that since we're living in the land of the orcs, and he can see that I'm currently enraged. So
Let me
give me
make him a test. I'll give him
probably with the
two.
big bonus. This is
Yep,
literally
I gave
dog
him two.
time.
I gave him two, and he's gonna see you enraged. You've never been enraged before.
Not in his sight. No, it's not. Well, never actually.
Exactly. You don't even have the skill on your
Yeah, I
character
don't have
sheet.
the talent.
So he's a little concerned, and he's like, "Sandito, you okay?"
Let me roll a willpower and see. Is it at a minus something?
Oh,
I
you
gotta
still have
look.
hot blooded.
Oh, I do still have hot blooded,
It
don't
just
I?
reduces your plus 10 from your willpower, so you don't have that anymore.
So it's just a straight willpower here, huh?
Mm-hmm. Don't kill your friends.
Woo! I wake up and I say, um, hmm, I'm not gonna be speaking with three voices in harmony or anything, am I?
No.
Okay, good. And Sandito is just gonna kind of blink and look over his friend and say, "Oh man, oh, I don't know what came over me. It's oh." He's just gonna reach up and kind of scratch at his head. And he's like, "Oh no, I didn't even know I could do that."
Are you okay? I know your horse died, and it was important to you.
People die every day.
Not him. He was strong, just like you.
So Sandito is gonna kind of kneel down and pat his horse. There's nothing we can do for him now.
I think the boss was not going to be happy, but now that he has, hopefully, his horses back, you did a good job, Sandito. I wish I could have saved our friend Ronaldo, but the orcs got him.
There's nothing to be done about these savages. We'll simply have to inform the boss man of the loss. Although I'm fairly sure. Oh,
Sandito, you saved my life. I'll take the loss for you. Don't worry.
this horse might be worth either of us, more than either of us. But we'll just have to see what the boss man says. Come on, let's see what we can carry from the wagon back. Song is going to undo the various horse bits the tackle, the saddle, and all that,
Mhm.
and head back over to the wagon and see what we can finagle together to make some sort of sling, or more likely a what's it called, where you have like just a bit of
Not a
wood.
satchel, right? Not a satchel.
No, 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 no. A like you lay out a flat piece of wood behind you, and you like tie a rope to it and drag it behind you.
Okay.
Uh, what's that called? Anyway, that's basically his plan. We're gonna take a piece of wood, tie some ropes to it, and pile the stuff on to drag it back.
So you have 2 options here. You can go back to the town, go through the forest, or you can take pretty much your days, well, not a days now, it's gonna be a lot longer to go back to the main party.
It's our responsibility to head back towards the main party,
Okay.
even if the town would be safer. We don't know if the horses have gotten back, for example. We have to travel back along the trail and see what's what. And now that we aren't feeding the horses, there should be plenty of supplies for us to make ourselves last the way there.
Well, you see it. All I'm gonna ask you to do is roll me, 2 awarenesses, but you guys pretty much know what's on it, so I'll give you an ability die for each,
Ability die once, so that is plus
plus
10.
10. Excellent.
And ability die twice, that is not a plus 10. Didn't roll it. Just try again. Yeah, well.
It's okay. You find all the valuables that were left, and you bring them back with you. You meet halfway, and you see the main caravan and the horses there too.
Uh, I assume we're both exhausted and still
Oh yeah,
injured by this point,
oh yeah.
so we're kind of just gonna stumble up to the caravan and not exactly drop flat, but the next best thing. Get some water, get cleaned up,
Tend
get
to
our
your
injuries
wounds.
treated,
You
and
it was mostly bludgeoning damage, so not a lot of blood. Was more
right.
bruises compared
Yeah.
to,
I imagine
and
I've got some cracked ribs or
yeah.
stuff like that. So get wrapped up as best I can, and then probably pretty quickly marched in front of the boss.
And he's actually gonna kind of come and meet you. And he's gonna say, "Sandito, I let you on this mission. What happened?"
Sandito's just gonna shake his head in disappointment and tell him, "I failed to keep an eye out, sir. Missed an ambush upcoming, and we got put upon by a group of giant savages using what seemed to be some sort of mystical arrows. They drilled through armor and horses as easy as they would paper."
Hmm. Sandito, I would say this is unacceptable, but you came back alive and with the horses in tow. But where's
All but
yours?
one. Sandito's just gonna sigh and look down. He was the first casualty. We killed half a dozen to make up for it. It still wasn't enough.
But Manuel comes up and says, Boss Sandito was amazing. He went up against 5, 6 orcs all by himself. Ronaldo and I couldn't even do anything. I'll
You
take the
found the
loss. And the boss looks at you both. No horses died, besides the one that was owed to Sandito. Sandito, good job. You made the right decision to send them back on their way, and they got to us fast. This is why we made haste to figure out what was wrong.
did my best, boss.
You did a good job, Sandito.
He just kind of smiles and chuckles and says, "Well, I suppose we aren't gonna get the express pay from the customer after all."
My question is, how do they know we were coming anyway? Hmm.
Sandito kind of blinks and says, "Well, from the map, it didn't seem like they were. Hey, maybe they're holed up in that old city."
Hmm. Things change. It's been a while since we've been this way. I doubt we'll run into any more, but you did a good job. And with that, a tap on the shoulder, which is bruised. You wince at it, and just like that, you're back in this black space.
Wonder if that's where Sandito was originally meant to die, because he certainly would have without all the assistance.
And Sandito is there with you now on a
I
black
just,
horse.
I just smile up at him and wait as he comes to terms with who we are and who he is. With how high the synchronicity is, I'm sure he's been getting flashes, but now he knows.
What I'd like you to do, John, is roll me 2d100.
Sure. 43 and 52.
Unfortunate.
It's a shame that there was nothing else, but like I don't even mind. I've had great luck this whole time, and I burned all of my resources in order to help get it.
This was for an advancement in the from the rare tribute to something different.
The only thing I could potentially even hope to do at this point would be to burn my fate point, and I can't.
Don't blame you. Okay, now for the other rewards. Um, I want you to roll me. Let's see here. I want you to roll me 10d100s.
10
You don't know what they
D100s.
are, but after those, I want you to roll me an influence.
Right, 10 D100. Ah, disappointingly average for most of them, and really high on a few.
Yep.
And here's the influence.
Okay.
Pets.
Okay. So the 17. That is the only one that passed for you.
But if it's attached to the stats as usual, that probably means it's influence. Always my favorite.
Uh, what I'd like to do for you is what's your current influence bonus?
Song Melchin's current influence bonus is, well, he's at 33 influence and he has an upgrade that boosts him up to, I believe, 34?
Okay.
Yes. Or not 34, 4. 4 influence bonus total.
So, gain 68 good karma.
68 good karma. Huh. I guess you get a pretty good multiplier if you are more significant. It was nice to be a good person in a different way than song. And hey, that puts me out of critically bad karma range.
It does.
That's interesting. Were you always going to take the lowest roll and multiply it by?
I was going to give you 10 luck rolls. You passed all five for the first and all five for the second, and you only pass one of the 10.
I suppose that could have been a lot of karma then. Nothing to be done about it though.
But that's the only little part about it because now you've gained the achievement synchronicity.
Ooh, I like achievements. That's my sixth one. Synchronicity. Also, Christian was wanting to ask if we got any influence from the chess achievements.
No, no,
Did
you
we?
don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I was thinking about giving you a little bit. The thing is, the influence is in someplace else, and it was hidden from the most of the big stuff. It wasn't in the same world you were. It was a hidden scenario, pretty much.
The hidden scenario in the hidden scenario, huh?
No, just the hidden scenario in the sub scenario. That's what it was. But congratulations.
Synchronicity.
I think you have an idea what it does already.
Uh, that would be incredibly strong if so.
You're gonna have to work up to it because the pill is what did most of the work there. You're working with someone who uses his past lives, and you got a one from one of Humble Medicine Seller's drugs.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is Humble Medicine Seller rolled a one for you,
Oh, really?
and that's what that drug was.
Okay.
And because you rolled a one within the one, you went one step lower and gained additional synchronicity.
And I succeeded on all the checks and all of them, huh?
Yep. Congrats.
So what's it specifically do for me right now?
Specifically, while in a state like this, a mind state, you have
Okay.
access
Mindscapes. You have access to
the action economy
economy
of
of
your
all
past lives.
unlocked past lives.
Because the drug is going to wear off, you do not get the same crazy bullshit you just went through. But over time, you can increase your story.
So I'm gonna be walking around with 10 turns by the end of the campaign.
Who knows? But it's a great way to get them. And congratulations. That was some luck, I must say. Good fortune was with you the time. Good karma was with you. And you know, you got rewarded because of it.
Got rewarded. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And hey, because I, as far as I'm aware, didn't die and completely succeeded, I also get the private attribute from Sandito, huh?
Yep.
Although I don't
Now
have a
you can.
horse.
He doesn't have to be a horse, but now you need to find a trusty companion.
I'm gonna convince Hana to get a robotic horse body so that we can get double the bonuses.
You do you, John. But I'll let you figure that out. Uh, Thanks for the session, and that's all I got for you. You wake up, and pill wore off, and there's an announcement to be made. But we'll pick that up tomorrow.
Interesting. Okay, okay. Huh. I'd say that was a very successful session, even if with the big fail at the end.
It was, yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't up your thing because what you did is allowed him to live longer.
Up my what?
Uh, your uh, your rare to something different.
Gotcha.
But at the end of the day, you succeeded, and you didn't you didn't fail your spirit quest. You succeeded.
Yeah. It was close a few times, because
Yep.
God, these enemies were strong. But I
Well,
got a big buff to make up for it.
exactly. Hope you use it
They
well.
were strong in a specific way. Now that I've got like three different avenues of attack,
I want you to keep in mind of your pawn attack, though. What
I
it
have to
means.
teleport into place. What do you mean what it means?
None of you have gone up against a domain really before until this hidden scenario.
That's true. And we're only borrowing this one.
It's given to you.
Still, this tiny piece of a domain might be useful, but it's not ours in the right way. I
Correct,
imagine
but
we
it
got
gives you opportunity where you didn't have any before.
true.
You can
And it's
either grow your
definitely
own or you can go off this.
and I picked the right one for growing off of.
You did.
Whereas Christian, I definitely think he's gonna fall really hard into the knight
Well,
aspect. Not the
it
knight.
goes well with his queen. So see what happens.
Well, thanks for joining in, Johnny, and thanks for running the session here. I
Hey,
was not expecting all of this to go down, but hey, this is just how it goes sometimes. Very
I
glad to have succeeded.
I'm glad you did too. I hope the challenge was, you know, on par for what I could do for you, but you also had some help where you didn't expect it. So
And two ones. Without either of those ones, I would have definitely died.
it would have been a hard fight. That's for sure.
I would have definitely died.
But hopefully, this synchronicity helps with your future past lives.
Oh, it definitely will. And next is Pana, one of my favorites,
Hmm.
the Iceborne Hunter
Yep.
Assassin.
All right, John. I got food to eat, so I'm gonna say so long.
Talk to you later, Johnny.
See you, John.